Hi. Brasov, the city in Romania, one of 10 largest cities in the country. Center and the largest city of the historic area of Terabursi. General information. Located in heart of Romania, the city of Brasov is called sometimes the Romanian Salzburg. In the old town there are Gothic quarters. A specific place among cultural monuments is held by the well-known Black Church, one of the most capacious medieval temples in the Balkans. Here arrange organ concerts. At an inlet a statue of Johannes Honterus, the reformer, educator, follower Martin Luther. Brasov consists of 15 areas. Their number includes the known Carpathian ski resort Poana Brasov. Brasov has own railway station, 3 bus stations, and in the 2016 year construction of the airport will be finished. Due to the big sizes of the city, Brasov has the extensive network of public transport provided by 47 lines of trolleybuses and buses. From 1987 to 2006 the tram, which, because of unprofitability, has been replaced with trolleybus, also worked in the city. Fare on inland transport stands up to 5 leu for the single ticket. 50 minutes work. Except for a couple of lines. Also there are 1-day, week and monthly travel cards. Except public transport, in the city 7 companies of the taxi also work. History. Kronstadt fortress have been founded in 1211 by the Teutonic Order. It is for the first time mentioned as Brasov under 1251. In medieval documents the city was called Brasco, Brasa, Stephanopolis, Kronstadt and Brasov. Brasov, one of the main cultural and historic centers of the Transylvanian saxophones. Thanks to a successful geographical location and commercial relations with Moldova and Wallachia, the city became one of the most important economic centers of Transylvania. Johannes Honterus, the leader of the Transylvanian Protestants, was born and has died in Brasov. Exactly here he has organized the first in Transylvania Pechetnew. In 1535. And the first printing book in Romanian exactly here was issued. In 1559 there was a Romanoiasichny school here, possibly the first in the country. Earlier it was known as Kronstadt. From September 8, 1950 to December 24, 1960 Marshal Stalin carried the name. In honor of Stalin. In the territory of the Cemetery of Heroes, Joran, there is the Soviet military cemetery at which in 1941-1945 556 servicemen of the Red Army who have died during World War II are buried. In 1987 residents of Brasov have risen against Ceausescu's regime. These events have become history as the Brasov Revolt. Main Square. Street. Bartholomew's Church, the oldest historical monument in Brasov, constructed in 1223. St. Nicholas's Church. Church has been constructed of a stone in 1495 thanks to support of leaders of all Romanian areas. Its impressive size dominates over the old town, Shki Brașovului. The first Romanian school is constructed only in distance meter from St. Nicholas's Church. The first historical monuments prove existence of school since 1495. The majority of the first printing books in Romania have been published here by Corezi. Tourists of Brasov have an opportunity to visit school where they can actually sit at school desks of the 19th century. Black Church, originally known as St. Mary's Church, the building it has been partially destroyed after heavy fire in 1689. They constructed approximately in 1380, Black Church, the most capacious monument of Gothic architecture in Romania. Ekaterina's Gate, some of the oldest remain city gate of Brasov. Gatechki, the city gate of Brasov, constructed in 1828 by order of the Austrian Emperor Franz I near Ekaterina's Gate. Stradosfori, the narrowest street of Brasov. Width of 110-135 cs. One of the narrowest in Europe. Fortress of Shetetsua, the fortress of bastion type on the high hill to the north from the historic center of the city. Museums. Museum of History. Museum of Ethnography. Museum of Art. Museum of the First School. Concert halls and theaters. Philharmonic Hall of Brasov. Palace of the Opera. Drama Theatre. Theatre of the Puppet. Next sites. Poana Brasov Ski Resort. 12 km. Fortress Rishnev. 16 km. Loch Bran. Dracula. And village of Bran. 32 km. Saxon villages and churches in Harman, San Petra, Preshmer. Rotbav. 32 km. The Palace Loch and the Palisher Loch, the royal castles of Romania. 60 km. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.